Hello, everybody. I'm gonna just start the video off by saying that I just recorded this entire video. I don't know how long that video was, but I realized that I clicked start streaming instead of start recording. So, yeah, that's how my day's going. Anyway, let's put the past in the past. I'm gonna re-record this entire video. Let me just double check I'm actually recording this time. I am. Okay. Awesome. Anyway, it's been about 1 year since my last video where I hit 1250 Elo Chess, and today I hit 1300 Elo Chess, so 50 Elo points. The last time I made a video was May of 2022, and today is 16th of May 2023, so it took me almost exactly, I was looking at the dates, almost exactly 1 year to hit 50 Elo points. But nevertheless, I am very happy that I finally hit 1300 Elo. And without further ado, let's get into the analysis, just like last time. All right, so we start off with e4, e5, knight c6, bishop c5, bishop c4. This is the Vienna opening, knight f6. Okay, so knight f3, and then he plays knight g4. So in this position, I'm looking at uh, the line. I mean, I have to castle. There's no other way around it. I have to castle. Everything else is pretty bad. But after castles, I thought he was just going to play this. Um, I thought that's how the game was going to go. He ends up not taking. So he just plays h3. So I'm like, all right, well, like Levy always says, ask a question, right? Hey, what are you doing? At this point, I thought he was going to take. He ends up doing something that really confused me. He just plays knight c6. So I calculated the line, and taking in this position is very, very bad. Because after this, there's something like d4. But I didn't really look at d4 at all. I thought that after takes, and I play any move, like, I mean, I can't play here, here, or here because it blunders the knight. And like, I can't go back because it's mate in 4, right? He's got h4, and then I really have like nothing. The only thing I could do is like check here, play knight f3 check. I mean, these are just moves that are completely losing, and then play a3. Like a3 is, you know what I mean? Like this is just mate. This is just straight up mate. So like even not looking at the pointless checks that don't matter. Once he plays this, it's mate in 1. There's absolutely nothing I can do in this position to avoid mate. Any move, and he just has mate in 1 here. So that's why I didn't take. So I play this move first because in my mind I'm thinking that, now I can take because after takes, I can go here. But apparently this is still mate. Oh, wait, after this, I can go here was the idea. And then if he plays, like, here, then I can go back. And then takes, and I'm kind of out of the position, even though this is still worse, so whatever. uh, anyway, that didn't happen at all. I play that. He goes f6. Now I take. And after takes back, he's attacking the knight. So I move the knight out of harm's way. He plays g6, and then I move the knight back again. So he blunders. In this position, he could have definitely played this bishop move, and it would have been pretty good. But he just plays d6, trying to develop his bishop. So I see this move. I think I saw this move after this. I saw that he's really strong after taking here. So play the bishop to avoid that developing and also blocking that. And then he plays here. I blunder because after takes, he's forking my two pieces. Uh, I didn't see that, but then I just took here. And when he takes back, I play the knight here to attack the bishop. He then pins my knight to the queen. So I play c3 to kick the bishop. And he plays this move f5. By the way, I'm completely losing here. f5. I guess he saw something. I thought he just blundered the bishop. But this is made in three. Uh, After he sacks the rook, it's made in three. But he blundered. And now for the first time, I think the entire game, I'm actually winning after he blunders here. So I take the pawn. And I think the reason why he played Queen H4 was because I think he missed this move here. Maybe he thought that if I just play here, um, I had no move. He completely missed. Uh, he completely missed this. But yeah, he thought he just had mate here. Pawn covers that square. Um, and just because I'm curious, c6 is just like doesn't do it. Just wait, c6. Yeah. Um. So he blunders here. I take, and then he still checks me, but I now have this square that came out of nowhere because I took with the pawn. He miscalculated that pawn take. Okay, so at this point he moves the queen out of the way. I take again. I like looking back on it. I have no idea why I took. I don't really see how that makes sense at all. To take. I mean, if he took, I could have fixed my pawn structure. Yeah, I'm not sure why I took there. Not at all. He should have taken there. Definitely should have taken there. Check me, all that stuff. But he castles queenside, and then I find this good move here, checking the king and also protecting my pawn. And then I attack the queen. So once he moves the queen out of the way, now my next idea is to trade the queens. I realize here I'm a piece up. He sacked his bishop because he thought he had mate, but he didn't. So I'm just trying to trade queens here. He does not want the queen trade. Maybe he realizes he's down a piece and he just wants to keep his queen on the board. Totally understandable. And then I play knight f4, thinking, all right, let's just develop the knight, get another defender on the bishop. Um, I just kind of play that. But I guess this is really really bad because he has. Oh yeah, okay. The reason why that was bad is because he had this line: rook takes, queen takes, knight checks, f1, knight checks. Yeah, it's just g5. Well, even has like here too. But then I have e1. Then I have what? Then I have rook e1. Yeah, and then he has g5, and this is actually zeros, but I would have completely given up my entire advantage. So not takes there, but g5. Okay. Um, but he doesn't see that at all. So instead, he re-blunders, and I, at this point, just need to trade these queens off. So he finds the best move, which is taken there, and he's checking me. So this wouldn't work because it blunders the queen that way. Actually, you know what? I could have even, yeah, he just blunders the queen that way. Um, and none of these moves work because he just takes this rook. And then after After I move the king back, he just takes the other rook, and I'm really bad. So the only move I had was knight e2. He doesn't trade. I go for the attack on the queen, also setting up a battery on the king here. And then he just plays f6, which queen f6. When he plays queen f6, I actually had mate in 5. Mate in 5 here because after takes, I have this. Um, and then he has no way of stopping mate. If he goes here, I have d5 check. And then what is c6, and then that's just mate. So he had no way of stopping mate here. After I sacked the rook, I 100% did not see mate in 5 there. I'll admit I didn't see it, but I saw this idea, which it's a blunder technically because there was mate in 5 on the board. But I thought this was a super good idea from a 1300 that's not seeing mate in 5. I thought this was a good idea. Um, I'm threatening mate in 1, but I'm also threatening to take the bishop. So he had to make a decision. He decides to attack the queen and also defend mate in 1. So I take the bishop. Then he takes my bishop. And then I play just a knight move to attack the queen. He plays here. And I actually had a really sick move here that I missed. I had knight c6 here, forking the king and the queen, and he can't take because of this pin here. Completely missed that. So instead, I go here to attack the queen. He moves out of the way, and then I had another good move here, which is to fork these rooks. Missed that. I got tunnel vision here a little bit, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna attack the queen. I thought I was winning here because I was up a piece, so I'm like, let's just attack. He moves the queen out of the way. I set up a battery on the king with the rook again, and then he plays queen c3. Even queen c, is there? Okay, queen c3. And then I find this move. I calculated this entire line, by the way. I calculated after check, move, rook takes, he has this check. I did calculate that, and just ending with queen takes, but I missed this rook move. I thought that after he takes here, I can just play whatever, and I'm just, I'm up a knight, and the rooks, a pair of rooks are off the board. I completely missed um, this rook takes move. So I move the queen here. And this is actually a really bad mistake because he had a straight savage line. He blundered back, but what he could have done in this position was queen b1, and then after, let's see, queen b1, after d4, uh, he just has like knight f1. And this is actually better for black, even though I'm up an entire rook. So I missed that move, but so did he. I take it because I only have two options here. I have either taking it or moving here, and if I move here, he just straight up takes the queen, and I'm completely lost. So pretty much forced move. I had to take here. We trade queens. Gives me a check. Move out the way. Attacks the knight. I move the knight out of the way. And then after rook c8 and rook e5, Mac own 23 resigned the game. So as you guys can see, a lot of blunders, but we managed to pull it off somehow. 1300 elo, Just want to say real quick that even though it's taken me an entire year to get 50 Elo points, I really don't mind because chess has been such an enjoyable discovery for me. I'm so thankful every day that I found the game of chess. Crazy story on how I found the game of chess. I was actually deployed to Afghanistan, and I was playing old school RuneScape while I was deployed to Afghanistan. I know, pretty funny. They had good Wi-Fi there. That's one thing I'll give Afghanistan. They had good Wi-Fi. And I was watching this Twitch streamer. Oh, okay. So I remember what happened. So I was playing RuneScape, and the servers went down. The servers went down on RuneScape. So I was like, all right, what should I do? So I went on Twitch, and one of my favorite RuneScape streamers is Bodhi, and Bodhi usually streams RuneScape 100%, like 99% of the time. He's always been streaming RuneScape. For some reason, he was streaming chess this day that the servers happened to go down. And I was like, oh my God, chess. Why didn't I think of that? That's so fun. I want to play. That's how I got into chess, but it was just by some miracle. I call it a miracle because it ended up being an amazing uh, discovery for me. But just because those servers were down that day is why I discovered chess. So I'll never forget that super cool story on how I started playing chess. But I'm so thankful that I found this game. I love it. It's been amazing, and all I can hope for is to keep improving, to keep enjoying the game as much as I do right now, and to always learn more. There's always something new I can learn. Uh, it has taken me an extent, in my opinion, and I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know what the average is, but for me, it has taken me an extended period of time to get to 300 to 1300 elo. I've been playing chess for 2 years, so I know that people should never compare themselves to others. So if it takes, some 8-year-old kid, uh, 1 year to be 1300 elo, and it takes me 2 years, then I'm perfectly fine with that. You know, I think the most important thing is that I just keep enjoying the game, which I do. So really thankful for that. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed going through this analysis. See y'all in another year when I hit 1350 elo.